Yeah, all right then.
All right, come on in, have a seat.
Yeah, good to firm and soft in places. There you go.
Let's just leave that chair where it was, if you don't mind. Is that all right? If you prop yourself there, that's it. Okay.
I always do.
Right.
Within reason.
Okay. Right then.
Very good.
How are you keeping?
Well, I'm good to firm and soft in places, like my horse is. Okay. But I haven't drunk since last Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Do you feel better for that?
Well, yeah, because when I'm in back and all that, I'm laying on a bed. I laid a carpet yesterday in my front room.
Okay.
And took 2.5 hours doing it because I had all me set in all that. And our mother's downstairs, as you know, and she lives down and I live up. And next question. Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. But I got in a ball in my foot, right?
Okay, so you've come about your foot, have you?
No, I just come to see you about ordinary things, about a lot of things. Because this stomach, right, I'll ask you some questions.
Okay, I'm just going to slow you down just for a minute.
Go on then,
you choose what the most important thing is, and we'll start with that, and then we'll see how we get on. All right? Okay, because we haven't necessarily got time for loads of questions.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. So what's
at
the
the
most
moment
important
now,
thing?
if the last 4 days, I had a ball in my foot, you know, gout, innit?
I don't know if it's gout.
Walk. I can't walk. It's in the ball in my foot, but I don't know whether it's gout or not. I've had a gout about 7 times, yeah? Because you cannot walk with it, can you?
Okay. Do you want to take your shoe and sock off while I have a quick look? We haven't actually got you down as having gout. Are you sure you've had gout?
I've had gout loads of time because you can't walk with it. Because I wrote on paper. I put my foot on a paper and I said, it's in the ball of your foot.
Okay.
Right? And it's the heel of your foot.
All right. Okay, you take your shoe and sock off and I'll have a look.
I haven't got it because I won't be walking. But I've been laying a carpet yesterday because it's red.
So, we've talked before.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And
carry on.
We've talked about this before and you've always thought it was gout.
It is gout because I can't...
Well, you've had a blood test and it didn't look like it was gout.
Oh, but I've had it. I can't walk for 7-8 days, mate. Because I drew it on a picture at home.
There are other things that cause
No, I ain't
foot
rare
pain.
that. You know, I'm like this all the time. Now.
Right, okay. There's other things that cause foot pain. So first of all, so how long have you had the pain for this time?
There's about 3 days, but I can't walk. But I laid my carpet in my front room yesterday.
Okay. So you've had it for 3 days. Did you injure it at all? Did you fall over?
Well, no, because I'm just getting over the cold and sore throat that's going round.
Okay.
Particularly in the back of your throat, coughing.
Stick with your foot. Okay. All right.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's usually on the ball of my foot. There, gout is. I'm there, innit?
Okay. Put your foot on there for me and let me have a little look at it.
Go on then.
Okay.
Fire away. Go on.
Right. Do you look after your feet? Do you cut your toenails?
Yeah. No, I must do because I can't reach my feet. I can't put these on. I can't reach the feet. So you can.
So where?
Well, you can put them. Because
I'm looking forward to that already.
There's the red stuff. There.
Right. Okay. So
when I put my foot, it don't hurt when you're pressing it. It's when I put it to the floor.
Right.
No, go up a bit more. Up a bit. There.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really think it is gout. Actually.
Yeah, but it's gout if I got in the back of the foot and I can't walk because I've had it 8 times, several times.
I don't think it's gout today.
No, it ain't today. No, okay. Because it'll go red, don't it?
Yeah. I think that. That's just because you've got some what we call callus, like corns on your foot there.
Yeah, because our mother's got it, and our Brian said it gives her some cream, but she don't. Right. She got loads of that on her feet.
I think that'll probably just get better by itself. All right, make sure you wear good shoes and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. You could do with seeing a podiatrist. But
is my feet smelly?
I'm not going to go there. Okay.
No, Ali, tell the truth, because I don't mind. Because I can't.
You put yourself.
I can't reach me. Honestly,
yes,
I can't
reach.
I can honestly.
Try it. Go on. How old are you now? Yes, you can. Go on.
Yeah,
old enough to get your shit.
Old enough and fat enough. That's why I can't reach. I can't. Look. Ow.
Go on. I bet you can. See?
I can't.
All right. Try it.
Ow. You got to cut me too now. Ow. I can't. I'll put some more.
So your mum does your toenails?
Yeah, she cut me toenails. Yeah, but
well, I'll leave her to that. You just soak them in the bath and then let her cut them. All right, that's
good. She's got to put me socks on. Yeah,
I do. Well, no, I think we've just demonstrated that you can put your sock on.
Yeah, but I can't order. Not half the time.
Yay!
Yeah, I know that. I can reach my daps all right.
Okay.
But I got right there.
All right, that's good.
Hey, wait there.
Okay.
And this tinnitus thing, right?
Hang on, get your shoelaces up.
I can hardly. I could do my shoelaces now and again. Oh, there you go.
Right. Okay. Problem number 2.
Tinnitus, right?
Okay. You're using lots of words that are doctor's words. Okay. So what you tell me what the problem is for you?
It's the whistle. I've had it for 10 years. You know that because I give you it in black and white, haven't I? On paper.
All right.
I give you it in black and white, haven't I?
Okay.
You know it tells the truth because I write it down to you, isn't it? It's a ringing. It's a whistle. It's not ringing.
Okay.
Because another bloke says it's a whistle as well. Don't worry about it. Go on in.
Okay. So we're so you think you've had tinnitus for 10 years?
I have had it for 10 years.
So there probably is there any particular reason why you want to talk about it today?
No, because it's always there.
All right. Okay.
There's always something there to remind me.
Okay. We're probably not going to get that better.
It won't get better. I know it won't. Okay. Because we're out tinnitus, don't we? Because, oh yeah, what I was going to say, one woman once, she told me, because I chat to anybody, have you got tinnitus and all that? I chatted to a bloke, he had 20 years, an old market when I was going on out doing the shopping for Armand and all that. And then get a taxi in when I finished doing the shopping. Like I told you, didn't I? And now this woman, right, she said she had her ear syringed and that's how she got it.
Right.
She through having a syringe, mine.
Well,
I know how I got it because I was poking my ear all with the matchsticks.
All right, so we're leaving that alone. We're leaving your feet alone. Your mum's going to do your toenails. Anything else?
Can I have acupuncture? No, seriously.
What for?
No, because I've seen it on telly.
No, we can't have
to pump all the fat out.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm on about.
Okay.
Because you can't do it, can you?
Do you want some help with your weight? Do you want to?
How can I do it?
Okay.
Can I have tablets? I heard it on telly. You can get some tablets.
No, you can't have tablets. Okay, we can give you some healthy advice about keeping active and eating a bit less.
Yeah, but I got a backache as well. Mine every time I was laying on the carpet and I was laid it all down. Well, imagine it forward stuff like this, right? My front wing's better. Not better, but
we're talking about your weight. What's your diet like? You tell me what
17 and a half. Because I eat, when I goes out, when I go out, I'm drinking all day.
Okay.
Out of cans. Because you said, this is true, you said it, mine, you said still taking a pill. And I said, yeah, by the can, Alston pills. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
See?
Okay, all right, okay.
See, so there you go then.
Okay. Do you want me to try and talk to you about your weight?
Oh, go on then. Yeah, I'm 17 and a half stone.
So what sort of food, what do you eat? What did you eat yesterday? Can you remember?
Yesterday, I had chicken curry because I went down Tesco's with Russell.
Okay, stick to the food.
We went down Tesco's. We had to change some money up.
Yeah.
Get the other one, Tesco's up there. All I had yesterday was chicken, and I did have a roast pork sandwich before I went to bed last night.
Okay.
Well, after I laid the carpet on, huh?
Do you eat some fruit and vegetables?
I do eat apples, oranges, and all that.
Do you know about having
and bananas? Yeah.
Do you know about having your 5 a day? Do you know what I mean by that?
I've heard of it.
Heard of it? Having 5 bits of fruit or vegetable.
Yeah, I've heard that. I do have orange and apples. Not apple. I don't like apples.
Okay, but
pears and bananas and all that.
Okay, all right.
I get loads of oranges. I like oranges because it's bad for the acid. Because I take the acid tablets.
Okay. I mean, the first thing we normally do about people if they're
I got loads today. The acid tablets, so you don't have to.
Okay, sticking to your weight just for a minute.
Yeah, but I'm because our mum says I'm too fat and should go on a girt in it.
No. Okay. Do you want anything?
But I can't when I.
Do you want any help with it?
I heard something that you can take a tablet in it and you can.
We very rarely give tablets, and certainly not before you've tried the normal ways. And obviously, you need to eat healthily and not eat too much, and maybe do a bit more exercise. I don't eat too much, to tell the truth. Okay. I have toast patty on toast or fish paste on toast with a cup of coffee in the morning. When I'm out, I don't eat. When I'm out now, I won't eat all day till I get. Would you do anything like go to Slimming World?
No, I can't do that.
No, I don't think you would. Would you go?
I could do it with a bad back man as well. I was cutting the grass with a flight man.
Okay. How much exercise do you do each day?
Well, not a lot. Okay. Because I'm laying on the bed all day.
Okay. You're laying on the bed?
Yeah, all day.
That's no
when
good.
I'm at home,
that's no good for your back or your weight. Okay. What I'm going to suggest you do is
have a new back put in.
After the new back's gone in, I want 20 minutes walking.
You're putting a new back, are you?
20 minutes walking, 5 days a week.
Yeah, but I can.
Don't matter where.
I ain't got a dog. I've got 6 cats, haven't I? And they take themselves for a walk. It's true, they do.
All right, okay. Doesn't matter about... Okay, you don't have to go with the dog, okay? Just you walking, okay? 20 minutes a day, 5 times a week. So I have a couple of days off a week, but each...
Yeah, I have your this on
okay.
I do, yeah.
Could you try and do that?
Yeah, but I can't.
Why not?
Because I can't. Because I've got an habit for the last 10 years since I've had a tinnitus. You notice it. You said I got acid coming at me, innit?
All right. How did you get here from Landseer Avenue?
Well, I walked down here.
Okay, that's good.
Because I used to, innit?
Okay, just go for a little walk.
I goes everywhere.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah, but I goes out Bath and Weston and Portishead in the bookies everywhere. Because that's how I get me money. Put it that way, is that way? Okay, right. No, it's true. And I'm walking.
I think that's the best thing is you just need to keep going.
I goes out Bath. Look, I just fell over and 2 blokes picked chipped me tough, look.
Right, okay. Well,
and that was about 8 years ago.
All right, you need to go to the dentist. All right, I think that's probably as far as we can go today. All right?
Is it?
Yeah.
And got the scales in you?
Yeah, we can weigh you if you want. So we want a little bit more.
I'm 17 and a half. I'm sure I'm 17 and a half.
Regular exercise.
Because I got on the scales and it said, ouch, get off.
All right.
You get it?
Okay. This is going to be in kilos, and you're going to ask me what it is.
Because I'm dodging. You know I'm dodging.
Gently.
Because of me foot and me back.
Keep nice and still.
That's 17.5 nearly, isn't it?
Hang on. Well, it's 113 kilos. All right,
I'll tell you. Is that under 17.5 still?
I'll tell you in a minute. Step off. Okay,
go
back off. Okay, that's it. 113 kilos. Yeah. Well, it's about 17 stone 11.
Is that under? No, that's over, isn't it?
It's a bit over.
That's nearly 18.
Yeah.
Bleed now. My scales is telling me.
All right, okay. So, some regular walking. All right, and just try and eat.
I went into Waitrose.
Okay. All right.
So you got any scales?
Okay. Well, you don't need the scales. You've got those scales there. There we go. All right.
Oh, okay. Because I got loads of those acid tablets, the blue thing. I still got loads of days, so I ain't got them none a day, have I? Because they last. When did they go out of date?
Well, you're only supposed to get you take one a day, don't you? So you should just have the right amount.
I don't take them every day, Mui.
Oh, I see.
I take some every day. You said when you want to use them, so I take them about every 3 days.
All right.
And I take that night off for my tinnitus.
Oh, okay.
And that seems to work because I worked yesterday and I slept from 10 or 10:15. I didn't wake up for 7 the next morning.
Okay. All right. Actually, Colin, I think you're doing quite well. All right. Okay. Not drinking for weeks. But I ain't drinking.
I haven't drunk since last year. I told you I goes out twice a week. Every time I don't drink at home.
All right.
Every time I goes out, I drink.
And how's your mental health at the moment? You feeling all right in your spirits?
It's just that's fun. Is that mental? Having fun. I've been having fun out there because there's a camera out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I said hello, David.
Good. Okay. All right, Mr. Adlam. Good to see you looking so well.
David Cameron. Did you get that?
Okay.
David.
Come on, you're full of.
Yeah, I know that.
Full of entertainment.
Yeah,
you
I know that, but it's the truth, isn't it? Why do I tell them no good sounding noises at hell? Oh, cheers then, Al, mate.
All right. Okay.
Wait, you got the acid tablets, so yeah, but I ain't got to get no more because I got some.
No.
What was the other ones you give me?
You're taking ibuprofen, aren't you, as well, for your painkillers?
What are they? No. Paracetamol.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that all right?
Okay, that's absolutely fine.
Okay. That's good to firm and soft in places.
All right. Okay, all right, just like the horses, I know. Okay, bye-bye.